Howdy, champs. This is day 2 of being locked away with Kai Kelly in the apartment.
Privilege. The privilege.
The privilege.
Getting to be locked away.
Nah, it's been pretty good. We're going through Cyclone Alfred at the moment. There's a little bit of wind outside and a little bit of rain, but not much yet.
Tree blew over.
Tell them about that, actually.
There's a tree. You guys know what a tree is, right? It's like this leaf thing, and the seed gets planted in the ground, and it grows and grows and grows and grows, and it starts to sprout branches and leaves, and it grows taller and taller. And one of those fell over.
All that hard work for nothing. A little bit of wind got him.
Yeah, crazy.
Anyways, we lost power last night. So we've lost power, we've lost service. So we've had no internet, no means of entertainment or...
We've had entertainment. I've introduced Riley to my favourite card game.
What do you want me to tell them about it? It's horrible. It's called War, and if you ever meet Kai and he says, "Hey, I've got a deck of cards. You want to play a game of War?" Your instinct should be to say no. Usually I love card games, but this card game is incredibly boring. Anyways,
Sounds like your fault.
an interesting experience Kai and I are having here today is a lack of technology. Both of us are very technologically engulfed, technologically engulfed lifestyles. Whether we like to admit it or not, we spend a lot of time on our laptops, building things, making things, learning things. So the past day has just been hanging out mostly, talking, playing some card games. We did get to listen to one of his new podcasts, which was pretty cool. And we're about to listen to another one. If you're watching this in the future, go check out Kai's podcast.
Connectors Podcast. It's called the Connectors Podcast. It's all about interviewing leaders on the front lines of making the world a more connected place.
So a bit of a topic that's been prevalent for us today is disconnection from technology, and for me at least, realizing that it's not realizing, I understood this before, but just acknowledging the fact that it's important to step away from technology every so often and have these days where I can just be, because I never give myself time to just be. Even if I give myself some time to go out into nature, it's always like, in recent time, it's only been like a couple hours, and I drive out into nature, take my time to just be, and then get back into the swing of things. But today's been an entire day of just being. And it's kind of sucks a little bit, to be honest. But I think it's important every so often to just be. What are your feelings about it, Kai?
I actually really like it. In the sense that I went camping 2 weeks ago. Did basically this, except with a lot less stuff. I just sat in a camp chair, slept in my tent, ate some food, swam in the creek. It kind of feels like the same. It feels like we're camping in the house because we don't have electricity, and we're just kind of chilling out. For me personally, I try and rest, but something I've been thinking about is it's taken a natural disaster for us to take a break, which is a little concerning in the sustainability of things. And yeah, rest for me, Sundays, I kind of try and just be, but that's still a lot of being on technology and working. So I think it feels different not, even though we're filming this video, overall not being on technology. I don't know. I think we are on technology, but I think the disconnection is actually really nice. Because for me, there's a lot of people I'm connected to, like through the internet. When I'm not at my events, I'm now connected to them through online community. So lots of people to talk to all the time, and lots of people to message, lots of people to check in on. So it feels really nice. It feels like a bit of a break, a bit of a digital detox from the world. And it's really weird. We're like in the apartment, not knowing how the rest of the city is going. I've got so many friends that are like, Riley's got so many friends as well. He has friends, I promise. But we have so many friends that are like going through this right now as well. And it's like, I wonder how they're doing. I wonder how like people in different areas are doing. So yeah, it feels weird like being in the apartment for so long. This is probably the longest amount of time I've spent in the apartment without leaving. So yeah, I never did a COVID quarantine, but it kind of feels like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I struggle with not doing anything. So it's kind of freeing not being able to do anything. Because if I spend a day, quote unquote, like not being productive, like not moving forward with things, I get in my head a lot that like I'm not moving towards where I need to be moving towards. Like I'm on a very clear mission right now to make enough money to be in Austin, Texas at the end of April and finish my TV show. Pretty simple. Two very complicated things, but it's a simple, clear mission that I'm moving towards. So when I have any sort of day that sets me back or any sort of day that there's no clear progression, it feels as though I'm setting myself backwards. And I could have spent time today technically working on my TV show, and I may this evening after we watch this podcast because I'm feeling up for it, but it's also been good to kind of use the cyclone as an excuse to switch my brain off for the first time in a long time. Yeah. Any other thoughts?
Yeah, I think if we had internet and power, probably, we would be trying to work. And I completely agree. I feel shame and judgment towards myself when I have unproductive days. Even though one day in the grand scheme of things, or like a couple days here and there in the grand scheme of things, means nothing because there's so many days where I'm working towards something. But yeah, it feels quite nice. Like there's work I could be doing. There's work I'd love to be doing, but I actually can't. So yeah, kind of grateful for it a little bit. I hope everyone's safe, but I personally don't mind the opportunity to wind down and relax a little bit.
All right, stay safe if you're on the Gold Coast. Definitely unable to post this video today, but we'll post it whenever we get internet back. But another day in paradise. Another day chasing our dreams. All right, love ya. Bye.